All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Mr.Criminal interviewing LA Eyekon about the legendary Toker from Brownside. But before we get into that video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you guys like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all the day ones, salute to all the subscribers. You guys already know nothing but love. But check this out. This video here was sent to my Instagram at TheHaterWorld. So if you don't follow me, make sure you do so. Also hit me up on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook, all at TheHaterWorld. And now Rumble at TheHaterWorld. Check this out. Over at Rumble, we're going to have shit that we don't have here. So make sure you go over there. But check this out. This video here, you got Criminal interviewing LA Eyekon, right? They're speaking about Toker from Brownside. And people were sending me this video because I guess Criminal says something in the video and somehow a few people think it's about me. And, you know, out here, over here in the Hater World, we don't be wearing the Cinderella shoe. We don't raise our hand. If our name isn't mentioned, leave us the fuck out of it. But only because I'm getting so many messages, I will address this real quick. Other than that, let me make some announcements. April 14th, we have Westmont Scheme coming up here to the building. Haters Only Podcast, Friday, 6 p.m. live. And April 21st, we will have the King of Chicano Rap, King Lil G, coming up here to the Haters Only Podcast. Make sure you guys pull up. Everything will be live. Make sure you guys show out in the comments and show your appreciation and love for these artists that are putting it down out here for the brown side of town. Other than that, let's go ahead and watch this video and get you guys a Southsiders reaction. Let's get it.
Showed you
He
love.
shouted me out and he showed a lot of love. He said,
That was
"Shout
one of
out
my
to
good
crime
friends.
family."
What did you guys think about all that? What did your guys' side think about all that?
I thought it was bullshit.
What did you guys think when he was on his lives talking all that crazy shit? I'd really love to know.
I'm gonna keep it real. Me and Capone just
Check this out. This video started like 3 minutes ago, but we're only going to play from here. What Eyekon is talking about is when the legendary Toker from Brownside was on Instagram making lives disrespecting high power and disrespecting all the people that were around that camp. I'm not sure if he disrespected Criminal directly, but I do know that he was going at Mr. Capone very hard. You know, dissing them, disrespecting them, calling them names, you know, doing what it do. And Eyekon was with Brownside at that time, and Criminal was with high power at that time. And now you see these motherfuckers together, and that alone is legendary. But that's what Mr. Criminal is talking about. So let's go.
wanted attention. That he was trying to figure out a way to get back in the game and keep his name popping. Because we were obviously, like you said earlier, we're the kings of this shit. Ain't nobody ever sold as much as us. So he lost a position of power and went to prison, got out. He still has a position of power in the streets of money, but he lost that in the rap game. And he had videos that were doing good, a couple millions, whatever. But I think he wanted that worldwide. He wanted to do shows like us. He wanted to get out there. That's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Since he was speaking on me in public, and since you're asking, you're part of his group.
No, absolutely.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't think that he really wanted that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
Listen, that could be true, but I doubt Toker was dissing for clout. I can't see that OG dissing for clout. But then again, when you get older, things change. And listen, we're going to keep it very respectful here because the legendary Toker is resting in peace. And I do want to say rest in peace and my condolences to Toker from Brownside and his family. So we're going to keep it to a minimum when it comes to him. But I really don't think that he wanted clout. I think that he meant everything he said. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think that it wasn't for clout. It was for the fact that the things that I say every day, right? I say like this. I'm Toker. I was with Eazy-E. I'm a real one from the streets. I've been busted for, you know, homicides, and I've been in prison with the big dogs, right? And now that I'm out, the throne has to come back to me, right? Because he has all the factors. And he probably looked at it like, Capone, it's not on my level. I'm not saying that. This is what I think he was feeling. Capone's not on my level. How can he be the king? He ain't the king. I am. You know, so I think that's why he was going at them. But I don't think he was sitting in his room like, how can I be on top? Oh, you know what? Let me diss these guys and make it a thing so I can be on top. You know, I think he really felt that disrespectful towards them. I think he really felt that in his heart. But let's go.
I think that he wanted really problems. I think he just wanted the attention.
What did the high-power soldiers think back then when that shit was
Everybody
happening?
was ready for whatever.
That's
Our homies were always ready for whatever
Yep.
at any time.
Well, they were called the torpedoes,
Hey,
right?
we were everywhere. Like, I'm gonna highlight this. Everybody was dissing us since the first day we got in the game, and everybody had a crazy.
Check this out. That's not a lie. I'll tell you this. I tell people this all the time. You always have homies around you that are ready to die and kill for you. Sorry to say, but it is true. They're crash dummies. You know, they don't understand false or true, true or false, you know, fact or fiction. They just want to go all out because they really ain't got shit going for themselves. You know, maybe not Criminal, maybe not Capone, but they roll to a show and they bring 10 to 15 homies. Those homies feel appreciated because they're on the road and they'll do anything for you, you know? And those are facts. So Criminal is not lying. Let's go.
Story about how we weren't from really our hoods. And we had a crazy story, exactly. But how somehow we always ended up every show running out through fences. I'm gonna keep it real. The very first fool that dissed us, we showed up to a show in Palm Springs, and this mother jumped in an SUV with his manager crying, screaming, hit the gas, and in front of all the fans, this fool crashed his shit, went through a fence. So I knew from very day one that this rap shit was fake.
Was that the no warning shot guy?
Hell nah, it was a fool named.
Don't be bullshitting, Eyekon. Snapper would never do no shit like that. And not only because I know him, but because I know him, you know, and I know he wouldn't go out like that. But there is scary motherfuckers out there. I mean, listen. There's a lot of scary motherfuckers out there, bro, that'll run their fucking mouth. And when you see them, they ain't about nothing. They won't even put up a fight. They won't even look your way. Bro, you know how many people you can run into that'll talk shit on the internet, and when you see them in person, they don't even want the eye contact. You know, they don't even want to look that way, but they know you're over there. Listen. And you know, and again too, you know, Criminal and High Power, they roll with a posse, so you know they're always deep. So when you're deep, you want that action. You want to have fun. Oh, you see a guy you don't like, it's 40 of us and one of them, let's take advantage. Bro, that's how it is. I don't care what anybody says. If you're deeper, you take advantage. Always. Always. Because that's just fun. But let's go.
From Wiggins, it used to be from Wiggins. His bitch ass got exited out the game just like that. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not here to highlight negativity because that's easy. We destroyed a lot of fools' careers. That was easy for me. but when we're trying to rebuild and when it was time for like turn the cheek, that's when really try to swing and come at you, right? So I'm gonna keep it real. I know the power we hold, and I know the power that he held. I know that he's really from his hood. I know really motherfuckers were down the ride for him. I know we had the same. Yeah. So in my mentality, I was already getting in that position where my album at that time was called Redemption, my G. I was trying.
Check this out. Shout out to Toker from Brownside. Everybody vouches for him, even enemies. When you got enemies vouching for you, you know you with the business, right? And that's because you got enemies on the street, right? And then you go to prison and those same enemies become your friends, you know, because in prison is very different. So if you got your enemies saluting you, you a bad motherfucker. Now let's go.
You're on some other
I'm not trying to change
mentally.
it. So
Yeah.
I shook Traviji's hand. And you know why? I'm going to keep it real. I hit Traviji and I said, hey, with all this hollering from your Theo, you already know I gave your Theo props. When I met you, I told you that your Theo was a legend. Straight up. Absolutely. Shout out to Brownside. I would never take away from that. My homeboys gangbang to that shit with me in the back seat with a strap on my lap in the cutlass. How am I going to forget that, right? But
facts. You know how many people put in work listening to Brownside? I could tell you some stories, just like all these fools can too. Facts. Brownside been around since Eazy-E. That tells you everything. You know, he was stamped in the game by a real one. You know, rest in peace, Eazy-E. You know, but that's how it is, bro. The real ones always die young, you know, or die early or whatever. You know, it's always the weakest ones and the phony ones that stay around forever. You know, and I'm not saying these fools or me or anybody like that. I'm just meaning it always ends up where the real solid fools always end up dying first or going to prison for life. And then you always have a weenie that's on top. Again, not claiming, not saying anything about these guys. I'm just saying, you know, but let's go.
We tried to get to the bottom of it. And I told him, I was like, shoot me your Theo's number. I want to chop it up with him on some real shit. Because all this going around the internet, I don't want to do that. I want to chop it up with him straight up, right? We never had the chance to do that. He passed away. And before he passed away, he gave me shout outs. So I know when you ask me and I circle back to it, I know it wasn't real because if he really had hatred in his heart, you don't let that go. People aren't going to let that go and give someone shout outs just like that. You feel me?
Nah, yeah.
So what did you?
Hey, facts. When you hate somebody, bro. I ain't giving no fucking shout out. Fuck you. That's simple. You know, when you got an enemy that you dislike, it's dislike for life. You know, when you got an enemy that is like, whatever, fool. It's just like I just don't like you. Stay over there. Then you know that can be fixed. But when there's bloodshed, when there's people dying on both sides, beat down, shit like that, that's sometimes you can't take back. You can't fix. So if he gave Criminal a shout out, that's because he never really had beef or, bad intentions for him. So shout out to both of them.
What did you think about it since you're asking me?
Honestly, I never really asked him why he was fucking talking shit. I just, let him do his thing. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I was ready to shoot you fools in the fucking face, but I also was like, damn, I wonder what's gonna happen if I ever have to cross your fucking guys' path. Cause those fools are doing them. They're outside in their hood doing their thing.
Check this out. Eyekon just said, I'm outside, right? Meaning he's outside intermingling with people, talking to people, networking. And he said, I wonder what's going to happen when I see them. Any real gang member, any real street dude knows that even though Eyekon's with the business, he's out there on his professional tip, right? Like doing his professional work. You don't fuck with people like that. You know, he and plus it wasn't even him making the videos. So out of respect, it's like, that's not who we want. Not saying that Eyekon's a bitch, because I guarantee you he's not, but it's just like, you don't get no points for going after the guy that's just minding his business, doing his job. You don't get no points. You get points if you go get Travi or you go get Little Danger. But I bet you it won't be easy. There's some real motherfuckers, right? And like I said, I'm not saying Eyekon's not real. Eyekon's with the business. But the thing is that he's out there on his professional tip. He's not dissing nobody. He's just part of a camp that is. And any real one will see that and just say, you know what? It ain't even beef with you. And keep it pushing. Let's go.
We're networking and being
I'm
all around.
outside in the motherfucking whole entire rap game, filming videos for fucking fools that fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I even shot some videos for Crime Family artists while this is taking place. You know what I'm saying? And I would always ask, like, hey, I might bump into these fools. You gonna be cool with that? Or what? He's like, do your thing, G. Get your fucking money. I ain't tripping off that shit. Do you. Whatever happens, happens. I got you.
One time we got a phone call. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. We caught this fool Eyekon slipping. We're gonna take all his cameras, everything. I right hand to the sky, homie. I told him that fool ain't got nothing to do with shit, homie. Let that fool get that fool a pass.
That would have been so bad for them.
That's give that fool a pass. I was like, give that fool a pass. He ain't got nothing to do with that fool's in the neutral zone. And I don't think it would have been. I think it would have been bad for everybody because when I'm telling you the homies I'm talking about, they ain't no rappers, homie. They ain't. And just hearing you say that might upset them. So we're gonna keep that cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end.
What? Yeah, I like Eyekon's response. Didn't flinch, didn't move, didn't budge, and gave an easy answer. It would have turned out bad for them. I'm gonna rewind this shit right now.
Today, we're here to highlight positivity. You're a man and you gotta back yourself up.
Exactly.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
The fools that called me weren't no rappers.
I can't say that in my entire video career, no one's ever approached me adversely or with any aggression.
For
so
sure.
With that being said,
And me
respect
neither.
to them for not
for sure. And what I'm saying
for
is,
not crossing the line or whatever.
And we knew because homies like me, because we.
Check this out. Criminal understood he's in the neutral zone. It's not him, right? All right, cool. Those that wanted to do that to Eyekon, Criminal said that they weren't rappers. All right, cool. They were real street dudes. All right, cool. You know what? Homies are out there. They see somebody that's beefing with you. They gonna call you. Hey, yo, Criminal. Hey, yo, Criminal. What do we do? You the boss, right? Do we get this fool or not? Criminal simply said, nah, don't do it. But you see how swift Eyekon was with that answer? That should tell a lot of you motherfuckers out there what time it is, okay? Somebody that don't sweat it like that, somebody that's just like, whatever. If they would have tried, I mean, if you try, you die. You go ahead. Somebody that's like that, nonchalant, should tell you a lot about a person. Let me rewind this motherfucker real quick.
You're a man and you gotta back.
That would have been so bad for them. Whatever happens, happens. I got you.
One time we got a phone call. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. We caught this fool Eyekon slipping. We're gonna take all his cameras, everything. I right hand to the sky, homie. I told him that fool ain't got nothing to do with shit, homie. Let that fool get that fool a pass.
That would have been so bad for them.
Fuck. That's legendary right there. That answer by Eyekon. Look at his facial expression. That shit is legendary right there. You know, and when motherfuckers say they're gonna give you a pass, I don't like that. You know why? Because it's like, who's asking for a pass? Did I ask for one? Did Eyekon ask for one? And I'm not sitting here, you know, backing up Eyekon or down talking criminal. I'm simply saying it from a third party perspective. Like, who asked for a pass? You know, I'll tell you like this. There's a lot of homies out here that, I want to say this without ruffling any feathers. There's a lot of homies out here that you don't see who's behind the scenes, okay? You might see Eyekon doing this thing by himself, but you don't know who's on the back, in the background. It could be, could be Donald Trump. But if you get my drift, you get my drift. There's some people that you can't fuck with. And I'm not saying because they're top-notch gangsters or nothing like that. I'm just saying because they know the right people. If you get my drift, But shout out to Criminal for giving LA Eyekon a pass. Let's go.
Give that fool a pass. I was like, give that fool a pass. He ain't got nothing to do with that. Fool's in the neutral zone. And I don't think it would have been. I think it would have been bad for everybody because when I'm telling you the homies I'm talking about, they ain't no rappers, homie. They ain't. And just hearing you say that might upset them. So we're gonna keep that cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
why will it upset them? The fuck? Come on. Listen, we're all grown. What do you want Eyekon to say? Oh yeah, they would have robbed me, bitch slapped me, and gave me a wedgie? Yeah. Fuck no. Of course he's gonna defend himself and say, I had the blower. I had 10 homies with me. And one of them, does his thing. I don't really want to say, but you know what I mean. Of course, he kept it respectful where he said it would have turned out bad for him. Salute.
Positivity. You're a man and you got to back yourself up.
Exactly.
But the fools that called me weren't no rappers.
I can't say that in my entire video career, no one's ever approached me adversely or with any aggression.
For sure.
With that being said,
and
respect to them for not
for sure. And what I'm saying
for not crossing the line or whatever.
And we knew because homies like me, because we done beat motherfuckers and take the cameras up. There's a dude right now doing podcasts that he talks about me all the time because we took his camera and beat his ass back in the day.
Check this out. People send me this clip ridiculously. There's even somebody in the comments saying that it's me. Listen, I don't raise my hand. I don't point the finger. I'm not Cinderella. I don't name drop unless everybody's okay with it. I wonder who he's talking about. I'll tell you like this, it ain't Blue Devil. It ain't Blue Devil. So to the motherfuckers that are in the comments, come on, my boy. Come on, my boy. You should know better. But let's keep giving this shit a few more minutes.
I'm being real. I'm not gonna say his name. He knows who he is.
I don't know, but tell me later.
But and at the end of the day, it's not about that. We're just trying to show that all that's easy. And this is what I try to say. Look, it's not about flexing and looking hard and all this because it comes out of us. It's naturally in me because I grew up aggressive. I grew up around aggressive homies and all this, right?
Absolutely.
But I'm trying to be tame and I'm trying to show our people that we could unite and we could do positive things,
Facts.
right? Mm-hmm. But you don't lose that side of you, like. Thing just because I'm out here.
No, just because it's quiet.
Yeah. No, it ain't even like that. But what we need to do is show that we're
facts. Okay, so I'm in this video. What he's trying to say is this. Check this out. Just because I shoot videos now doesn't mean I won't punch you in the fucking face. Just because I work at Walmart won't mean that I won't gouge your eyes out. Just because I drive a forklift won't mean that I won't run you over with this motherfucker. Simply saying I'm a cool, calm individual right now. I'm doing my thing. I want to be professional. I want to show the people that, hey, we can all hold hands, sing kumbaya, and be friends, right? But if you fuck with me, then we got a problem. And that inner gangster's going to come out and beat the shit out of you. That's simply what they're trying to say. And those, my friends, are facts, okay? People get it fucked up. Like they say, kindness for weakness. Hey, bro, I'm just trying to be cool. But if you really want to fuck with me, let me make this phone call and we could get ready to rumble, And people will be like, oh, you're a bitch, this and that. You can call your homies. Fuck yeah, I'm going to call my homies. You know why? Because they going to call their homies. And then I'm going to pull up solo. You fucking tripping. Check this out. Somebody also said in the comments something about Blue Devil talking about security. Look, when I say security, I mean the homies. Okay? I mean the homies. I don't mean hiring a paid security. I mean giving the homies an opportunity to come here, make some bread, and take care of the place. Simple. Something everybody should do. Always help out the people around you. Show love to those around you. There's a lot of homies that are not fortunate like us. There's a lot of homies that don't have opportunity like us. And if you can help out and lend out a helping hand at the same time, get something in return, fuck it, why not? Show those around you love, and love will come back to you. But other than that, we're gonna kill this video. We're laying call it a day. Shout out to Mr. Criminal doing his thing. Shout out to Eyekon. If you guys want to know who the fuck Criminal robbed, Eyekon's your guy. All right. Other than that, again, April 14th, Westmont Scheme, and April 21st, Chicano Raps King, King Lil G. Make sure you guys pull up. Haters Only Podcast. Go follow us on Instagram at TheHaterWorld. And other than that, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a Hater World production, and we out.